Gone are the days of limited options at the barbershop. Men are embracing their individuality and getting creative with their hairstyles. The hottest trends for 2024 celebrate natural texture, making them not only cool but undeniably attractive. Curls, waves, and afros are taking center stage, proving that embracing what you've got is the ultimate style statement. So maybe it's time to get over the generic cuts and rock your natural texture with confidence, because it's the hottest look of the year. While rocking your natural texture is key, just like clothes, haircuts aren't a one-size-fits-all deal. Unlike clothes though, a bad haircut isn't something you can easily swap out after facing colleague mockery. That's why, before taking the plunge, understanding which cut best complements your face shape is the way to go. A slight difference in length or a touch of facial hair can work wonders. So, whether your face is round, long, square, heart-shaped, diamond-shaped, or triangular, and yes, you only get one, we've got the perfect haircut recommendations to help you accentuate your best features. And choosing the right cut isn't about collecting them all like a Batman villain's arsenal. It's about finding the one that makes you look and feel your most confident. Now that we've established the importance of finding the right haircut for your face shape, the big question remains: what shape is my face anyway? Don't worry, figuring it out is easier than you think. First, take a good look at yourself in the mirror and compare your features to this picture. Each image shows a different male face shape. If you're still unsure after comparing, don't worry, we're getting deep into the identification process. Now that if you have vaguely identified your face shape, it's time to explore the haircut options that will flatter your features. Let's get into specific recommendations for various face shapes, starting with round faces. Round faces. Imagine a circle with a soft chin and no sharp angles. That's a round face shape in a nutshell. If this describes you, the goal is to add some definition and create the illusion of sharper features. Whether you're sporting a youthful roundness or simply lack prominent angles, these hairstyles can work wonders, adding height and tight sides. Haircuts like pompadours or flat tops work best for that. These styles achieve structure by adding height on top while keeping the sides close cropped. This creates a visual contrast that elongates the face. Sharp fringe and square corners. You can also add sharp corners in the receding hairline area to define the face. Additionally, a full square beard can help balance a round face by thinning out the chin and creating the illusion of a more chiseled jawline. Now that we've covered round faces, let's move on to those with longer features. This category includes rectangular and oblong face shapes, which fall somewhere between oval and square. The key here is to avoid hairstyles that further emphasize the length of your face. Long faces. For guys with long faces, it's best to avoid cutting the sides too short while keeping the top long. This style can make the face look even longer. Instead, aim for a balanced haircut that doesn't go too short on the sides or leave too much length on top. Here are some tips to achieve a flattering look. Embrace side-swept styles. Just go for hairstyles that allow hair to fall naturally to the sides and/or across the forehead. This adds width and prevents your face from appearing narrower. Skip the Duck Dynasty beard, but we should warn you against full beards as they further elongate the face. Instead, consider stubble or a short beard to fill out any gaps and balance your features. Now that we've explored options for round and long faces, let's talk about the holy grail of face shapes for haircuts, the oval. Often considered the ideal canvas for women, oval face shapes in men offer incredible versatility when it comes to hairstyles. Their balanced proportions allow you to experiment and rock pretty much any style you desire. However, even with this freedom, there are a few tweaks that can further enhance your oval features. So keep the hair off the forehead to add volume and definition on top. A classic short back and sides with slightly longer hair on top, styled with a side part, is a universally flattering option for oval faces. While you have the freedom to explore, there are a couple of styles to avoid. You should avoid heavy fringes. They can soften your features and make your face appear rounder. Also, maybe you need to skip the beard in this case. Since oval faces are already well proportioned, facial hair isn't necessary to fill out any gaps, and a clean-shaven look can be quite striking. Now that we are done with the fortunate folks with oval faces, let's move on to another face shape often associated with masculine features, the square face. Characterized by a strong jawline, balanced proportions, and a chiseled look, this face shape is considered quite desirable. Similar to the oval face, square faces offer great versatility when it comes to haircuts. You can rock anything from ultra-short buzz cuts to longer styles like French crops and quiffs. However, keep in mind that the shorter you go, the closer you might resemble a fresh recruit, not that there's anything wrong with that. For optimal results, you need classic and neat haircuts. Think close fades, side partings, and short layers. These styles complement the sharp angles of your jawline without overwhelming them. Additionally, a touch of stubble can add some welcome texture and soften the jawline sharpness without completely blurring its definition. Next up, let's talk about the heart-shaped face. This face shape, characterized by a wider forehead and temples that gradually narrow towards a pointed chin, is less common but no less striking. To achieve a balanced look, we need to create some optical illusions. Don't go for ultra shortcuts, as they can emphasize the narrow chin and wide forehead. Instead, go for a medium-length style with swept-back hair. This creates a softening effect and helps balance the proportions of your face. Also, mid-length and long hairstyles that are kept light and airy can further soften the strong forehead line. Facial hair also plays a role for heart-shaped faces. So, you need to be using a beard to add volume to the narrow chin and jawline. Similar to the diamond face shape, a beard helps create fullness in the lower half of the head, achieving a more balanced overall look. Now, let's get into the diamond-shaped face, a less common but equally handsome face structure. Defined by a narrow chin and brow contrasted with wider cheekbones, this face shape requires specific considerations to achieve a balanced look. So, consider adding width to the forehead and chin area. Fringes are great for adding texture to the forehead, while longer styles that can be tucked behind the ears can beautifully showcase the diamond face's unique bone structure. However, avoid going too short on the sides. Remember, the wider cheekbones can make prominent ears stand out even more with a very short haircut. Softer lines and layers are your friends here, as they help soften the natural angularity of your face. Also, consider a side sweep or a deep side parting for added style. If you want to add some definition to your narrower chin, growing a 5 o'clock shadow can be a great option. Finally, let's talk about the triangular face shape. Characterized by a narrow forehead and a wider jawline, this face shape requires the opposite approach of a heart shape. Here with this face shape, you need to embrace volume as your best friend. Totally go for longer haircuts that reach around your nose and fuller sides to add depth and balance the proportions of your face. When it comes to facial hair, keep it light. A touch of stubble might work, but in most cases, a clean-shaven look will complement your features best. To wrap it up, 2024 is all about embracing your natural hair and finding the perfect hairstyle that suits your face shape. Whether your face is round, long, oval, square, heart-shaped, diamond-shaped, or triangular, there's a haircut out there just for you. It's not about trying every style under the sun, but rather discovering the one that makes you feel great and highlights your best features. Own your natural texture and rock your confidence. Remember, these are just guidelines to get you started. The most important thing is to find a haircut that makes you feel confident and reflects your overall personality.